Hello everyone, happy new year, happy 2023, and welcome to today's video, which is a Sims 4 speed build called Bound to Love. This speed build is probably 99.9% CC, but I do have it up on the gallery if you do want to download it. So welcome to another Sims video on my channel. It has been a while. I'm excited to be back playing this game, and I'll be honest, when you take a break from playing Sims, you get a little rusty. When I first started building this house, I forgot like what the keyboard shortcuts were, so I was building like I had played The Sims for the very first time. But after a while, I got right back into it. So I'm going to talk about some more specifics of this house, and then I'm going to talk about the ideas behind the house, or the inspiration, the name, what it's about, and then we're just going to talk a little bit from there. So per usual, if you've been keeping up with my channel, I usually find my floor plans and inspiration from Pinterest, or I like to use apartments.com or rent.com, neither of which sponsor me, but if they want to, I would not reject a manifestation. And because I'm more so an interior decorator in The Sims, if you will, not so much a floor plan queen. I am getting better though. So for this video, I actually found a house in Atlanta on rent.com. I found a townhouse. I was thinking about Aaliyah's Face house. I think her place is really cute. Obviously not her exact house, but given that it's in Georgia, in Atlanta. And so I was just like, oh, well, I kind of want to do like a townhouse build. I don't want to do a big house. So let's just pick one in Atlanta. Of course, she's never shown the outside of her house, but given the fact that it's her, I presume that it's very cute on the outside. So I just thought of Atlanta. You see the logic, you get it. So that is what I did for this. I went on rent.com just so I could see a whole bunch of options and hopefully find a floor plan, which is why I do those types of websites instead of just Google Images, because usually they will come with a corresponding floor plan. So that's what I did on that. And then I also use, because this house that I picked on rent.com did not have a floor plan, I went to this other website whose name I am forgetting, but it's a house plans website, and I just typed in a townhouse that had similar specs to this house so that I could get like a similar floor plan of how it was set up. In addition, for my inspo pics, I went on good old Pinterest and took it from there. I will link the house on rent.com in the description bar, and also the floor plans website that I used. I don't really have like a Pinterest board for me to link. I actually use Notion now to plan out all of my houses. I can just put everything in one place with my notes, what the color palette is, and all my inspo pics in one place. Not sponsored by Notion, but again, I will not reject a manifestation. So Notion, if you hear me. Anyway, I just put everything all on there. So that is kind of the logistics behind this house. So the name of it is Bound to Love. And for this year, I decided, when I was thinking about what I wanted my future Sims house to be, what I wanted to build differently, I decided to build the things that I see, that I experience, and that I feel. Essentially telling my story of life thus far, which I will be 24 next month. So my 23 years of life thus far in The Sims, telling that story. Previously, my Sims houses were just random ideas that I would get if like the monochrome home series that I was doing, which is not done, so I will continue that. I just kind of thought of that on a whim. Colors of the rainbow can just go down each color with no problem. I wanted to spice it up a little bit. I wanted to be different. I was kind of thinking about, based off of the community in Sims that I'm trying to create or on my channel, which essentially that community is just to add to the diversity in the video game world, because I always say I'm not a Sims channel, I'm just a gaming channel, and I also play Sims because I don't view the Sims as not a game. Even in the gaming world, there are a lot of different games that are available. So I do not view the Sims as a other type of game, because it is a game at the end of the day. And my cat is currently trying to jump up on my lap, even though I do not want her to right now, because she does not know how to sit down. She just makes biscuits on my lap for 5 minutes, and then she likes to press on my keyboard. Anyway, so the agenda is to be another Black woman in the gaming space, diversifying the community, and creating a community of creativity, of peace, of fun, and things of such nature. So when I was trying to think about how can I also add to that without giving y'all just the same thing over and over again, I thought life experience, because life is an experience. It is a journey, and it's something that we all go through in our own way. And my life experiences could help someone else, and vice versa, and all that fun stuff. So how Bound to Love ties into that is because of my relationship with my boyfriend, and I do love that man, I must say. Not to be on my man. No, this is not that. It is just merely this house reflects how I feel about my relationship and from an emotional standpoint. So let's just get into some of the things about the house. Like I said, it's called Bound to Love. It was originally called Love Bound, but I kind of figured like I'm already at that stage, so I just decided to flip it and call it Bound to Love. So the primary colors of this house, which now that I think of it, this honestly looks more green, but when I was planning it, the primary color of this house, first of all, the design is supposed to be modern Victorian. I Googled Victorian houses on Google, and I tried to replicate that to the best of my ability with the CC that I had. I downloaded a couple more items, but I wasn't able to fully find everything that I wanted. I also didn't do an extensive search at the same time. So with the brief search that I did do, this is what I was able to find in conjunction with custom content that I already had. So basically, it's supposed to, in this modern, so the Victorian aspect is because I really like that style of house, and so does my boyfriend, and I consider myself to be more on the traditional side for certain things when it comes with relationships. Not everything, but I guess more traditionally is kind of how I would operate, if you will. And then modern because we are young. So we are in our, I guess, approaching mid-20s, if you will. That's why the modern piece comes in. The main color is supposed to be blue. I was trying to go for a very dreamy, airy space because sometimes I feel like our love feels like a dream that is thankfully a reality. You will also see other colors throughout this house, such as yellow, which represents happiness, black, which is to show the struggles that one can go through individually and also in your relationship and how you overcome it. What else is in here? Pink, just to represent love. What other colors are in this house? Green for the manifestation of money. Also, I really like the color green, but green for the manifestation of money. And those are pretty much the primary colors that are in this house. So yeah, just love, happiness, whimsical, magical, and also the dark side and the struggles that you may go through, but hopefully nonetheless will overcome. So I tried to show emotions through color, which is normal, right? We see that all the time in art throughout this house. And I absolutely love the way that it turned out. Yeah, I'm just so happy with it. So this is a 3-story, 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, right? Yeah, yes, house. Located in Newcrest. I build all of my houses in Newcrest because it's just a flat, clean slate. There are no buildings, so I can just build it up as I see fit on my save file. And when I'm done with the save file, I'll move on. I try to give each bedroom its own character, like its own portion of love that it would represent. And I feel like that turned out really well. CC featured by creators of Harry and Felix Alexandre. You know, I love Harry and Felix. I love everything that they make. We have Inosia, we have KHG, The Same Usual Suspects, Sunday Sims, and a couple of other CC creators that might be a little bit newer or that I don't use that often, but usually my same CC creator suspects are who I use to create this house. And I am so happy, like I said, with the way that it turned out. I think I captured everything the way that I wanted. Of course, there are a little bit more that I wish I could have done. I wish I could have captured the dreamy aspect a little bit more because I wanted pictures of cherubs and angel wings and things like that, but I just did not have that on hand to do. Also downstairs there is a garage with a car in it because that's just what was in the floor plan and I decided to follow it. But it really doesn't play a significant role. I chose an Audi because I really like Audis. I'm a car girl. I'm a car woman. And so Audi is one of my favorite car manufacturers. So I just decided to put that down there. But there is no garage door. It plays little significance in this house. I also tried to add some wallpaper in the bedrooms because I noticed that that was very prominent in Victorian houses. And I also think that it's just very cool to spice up a blank wall. There is another empty house, completely forgot to mention that. There is an empty house connected that serves no purpose besides the fact of just further portraying that this is a townhouse. I forget what size lot this used. I think it's a 20 by 30, so I could only add one other house next to it. But this house is bigger than the one next door. So the house next door is mainly just a space filler and things of such nature. But yeah, so my future Sims videos, I do plan on showing further emotion. I'm kind of tapping into my life story and portraying that through the Sims, usually through speed builds. So I'm very excited. I will also have non-Sim games coming as games for the fall. No, for the winter come out. So I'm really looking forward to that. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Let me know how the start of your 2023 is going. I hope that it goes amazing for you, that you just continue to push forward. If you're afraid to do something, just do it. You will realize that your fear was stopping you. Your fear was making it seem bigger than what the thing actually is. So push yourself, organize, take everything one bite at a time, and just step outside of your comfort zone. And I promise it's not that scary out here. So thank you so much. Like I said, there are screenshots at the end, and I will see you in my next video.
Yes, pig, you got it. You gotta show me a picture of her. I'm so excited for you.